Hi guys, Rickard here, and today I want to discuss the 3 best ways to approach a woman. Now, these are my strategies, and of course, I'm pretty biased. But in my own opinion, and according to my personal experience with women, these are the 3 best ways to approach women. And they are in person, through text, and through DMs. And number 2 and 3 are pretty similar. I know that. But if you want to get all the details, stay until the end and watch this video, because I will reveal a secret strategy that can get her turned on instantly if you want to know it. But before I reveal anything, if you want more information, subscribe, obliterate that notification bell, and if you like this content, give it some thumbs up here. And if you don't like it, you can give it some thumbs down. It's okay as well. Now, are these 3 the only ways to approach a woman, according to my own experience? Yes, they are. Whether you want to meet her online or offline, you will have many ways to meet her. And some works better in person, while others work better on text or DMs. The reason I separate between text and DM is because in one occasion you will have her phone number, and in another way you will just follow her on social media. Smiling, for example, will not work if she can't see you. But it's still the best thing you can wear. Women will notice your appearance, behavior, and confidence when you approach her in person. So make sure that you look your best before you leave your home. All of this typically happens in a fraction of a second, and that's why you need to prepare that in advance. Now, I have shared many more tips on getting a girl interested in you on my blog, and I will also make a video of it shortly. So make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss that video. Approaching a woman who you like or who you have a crush on already can be pretty scary, I know. If she looks anything like the woman that you saw on the picture on my blog, go talk to her ASAP, say hi to her, and take it from there. In fact, you might even use one of these bad boys to break the ice with her, and that's a link to my blog. Another thing that will make it more likely to succeed in your approach is acting confidently and having a positive mindset. Think that she will like you before you walk up to her, and then keep thinking positively. Even if she rejects you, you need to start to think positive when you approach the next woman. Before I realized the importance of thinking positively, I screwed up more times than I can remember, because I was too nervous when approaching women, especially beautiful and hot ones. There are 2 reasons for you to think positively about it when you approach her. And they are: women like men who act confidently more. And number 2, you need to think positively about it to get the courage to approach her in the first place. Add a smile to it, and you will look more attractive to her in an instant. I would never recommend that you do it on your dating profile though, but when you see her in person, it's the best thing you can wear, honestly, since it's what I like to call an attraction magnet for a woman. Now that's according to my experience, of course. If she smiles back when you smile at her, say hi and ask for her number and send her a hi on the phone ASAP. You want to send her a short message immediately because you want to verify that she gave you a real number and not a fake one. Some women do this to guys because they don't want to see you. Unfortunately, that has happened to me as well, and that's why I recommend this approach. Now, when you have her phone number, you can approach her through text. Texting is a great approach, especially if you don't know her already a bit. Send her the text, I proposed, immediately, the little hi. It requires that you get her phone number first and then send her one of the texts that I have shared in another video and on my blog as well. Which is the best way to approach her through text? If I'm not mistaken, you want to do more than approaching her. At least, that's what I hope. Otherwise, it would be like fishing and hoping to get a big catch without using any bait. It's a complete waste of your time as well as hers. You would certainly fail to hook her and to take the delicious bait you use to lure her in when you approach her, right? Texting can be a great way to approach her and get her if you know how to do it the right way, of course. I discovered a secret formula that allows you to approach her, get her attracted to you, and get her to accept anything you suggest without ever saying a single word to her. If you're approaching a hot woman, you need to use these 3 steps immediately. Because the truth is that if you hesitate to wait, another guy will approach her and snatch her away from you and get his way with her. That will completely ruin your chances, and you don't want that to happen, right? But if you're okay with it, then please don't let me stop you. However, if you are a bit angry and upset right now because you have a crush on this woman, then I know that you don't want another guy stealing her from you, right? So, what should you do? Well, I suggest that you click the link in the description below and watch the entire video. Now, watching the video is completely free, but if you decide to purchase after watching the video, I will earn a small commission from your purchase. If you would purchase through the vendor directly, you will still pay the same price. So hey, if you want her to get obsessed with you, then you should click that link. And if you don't want it, then you can click away from this video now. Because now I will talk about how you can approach women on social media. If you have met her in real life or have been introduced to her through mutual friends, you know that she's a real woman and isn't trying to fool you, catfish you, or outright scam you. Otherwise, I would suggest that you act with extreme caution, especially if a woman you don't know is reaching out to you and approaches you with strange questions. Then I suggest that you proceed with extreme caution. If you want to know why I suggest it, I have talked about it on my blog, and it's a true story on what almost happened to me when I was approached by a woman on social media. And yes, I use that term very loosely for a very good reason here. Healthy skepticism on social media is always advised, even if the best approach to women on social media is to be friendly. Don't forget the most important thing, and that's to trust your gut feeling. If your gut tells you something is wrong, or if it just feels off, listen to it and trust your instinct. Remember that your goal should be to get her off social media and on a date as soon as possible and see whether the two of you are a good match or not. And for that reason, I have also shared the best approach to women on social media on my blog. Now, if you want that, you will find it in the resources in the description below. The first link is to the video. And now, I will reveal the secret strategy to turn her on without saying a word. That's why you are here, right? If you want to know the secret strategy to turn her on without saying a word, you should use the second tip that I shared with you above. But there's a much better and quicker way to get the same results. Would you like to hear about it? Now, you don't want to waste her time by not approaching her if she's hot, right? Unless you're willing to take a chance, I will suggest that you turn her on when you approach her, so she wouldn't be snatched away by another guy who wants her too. The hotter a woman is, the more you will risk losing her unless you take immediate action. We often hesitate to approach a hot woman because we fear screwing up or stuttering when we ask her out on a date. Right? Now, if that's ever happened to you and you want to stop it to happen ever again, then I suggest that you click the link in the description below and watch that video. It will explain how you can turn her on without saying a single word, and it's completely free to watch. However, if you decide to purchase Kate's amazing product, and I don't see why, I will get a small cut from what you paid. The price will be the same for you, whether you purchase from Kate or my link. In her presentation, she discusses the secret language that turns hot women on and creates a feeling in your crush that she needs to feel you inside of her ASAP. If you think that your crush is hot, chances are pretty high other guys think the same way. To eliminate your competition and keep your crush to yourself, I suggest that you check out the video where Kate reveals how you can turn her on when you approach her. And you will do it by using the language to make your crush feel an uncontrollable lust for you and only you. Now is your time for greatness and getting your crush. Now it is your time. Go get her, tiger. The worst thing you can do is waiting for a better time, because even if you hesitate right now, chances are that she will have many opportunities from other guys as you are reading it. Now, what I suggest is that you click the link in the description below and watch the video so you can prevent losing her to a guy who will break her heart and treat her like crap. I already know that you're not that kind of guy, right? You don't deserve to lose her because you're afraid, and she doesn't deserve to be treated like crap by a jerk who will dump her and leave her in a complete mess and ruin your chances with her, right? Now, if you don't want it to happen to you, you really should click the link in the description below and watch the video until the end. That will help you understand how you can approach a woman, turn her on ASAP, and get your way with her without risking losing her to another guy. Most of all, I hope that you will approach her with great confidence after watching the presentation. Confidence is key to approaching her, catching her attention, getting her out on a date, and more if that's what you want, of course. If you already have a crush on her, I don't see any harm in it. Do you? So I really hope that this video has been helpful to you And if you like it, you can give this video a like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and obliterate that notification bell so that I can notify you if you want to get more tips like this. And if you want to watch Kate's video, click the link in the description below. And if you decide to purchase it, I will earn a small commission from your purchase, but without any additional cost to you. Pretty nice, right? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video very soon.